Hello, I'm Gary Jackson, a gynecologist in British Columbia, Canada, and for the last 12 years I've been involved with a Canadian charitable group called Project Hands, and we've been screening for cervical cancer, actually cervical dysplasia, to prevent cervical cancer. We started in Bolivia, then we carried on in Myanmar, and after the coup we started screening women in refugee camps, Myanmar refugee camps in Thailand. During that time, we've screened over 12,000 women with a 7.5% positive rate. So we think somewhere just under 1,000 women have been prevented from developing cervical cancer. So in 2019, one of our board members, Roby Elkanave, thought it would be a good idea if we had some artificial intelligence to see if that would help us with the screening. So he was looking into this and finding it quite frustrating until Michael Fish, another board member, was at a medical exposition in Germany and came across CerviCARE AI, a company in Seoul, Korea, who have an AI device which required Wi-Fi. In further discussions with them, we wanted to see if they could develop a device that did not require Wi-Fi, because we were doing screening in remote areas that had no Wi-Fi. And they were able to come up with such a device. So using their prototype, we then returned to the Myanmar refugee camps this year using the device. So now I'd like to show you the device, which is sitting in its recharging stand. And you'll notice that as it recharges, the red light is on. Now, when I take this device out of the stand, automatically, there is a battery here which starts charging. When the device is out, this battery charges. When the device goes back into the charging stand, the device itself charges. So when I take the device out of the stand, it will automatically turn on, and you can see there's a very bright light, which I will not be shining at the camera. And I'm going to turn it off briefly just to show you the other side. There is a trigger here, and if I want to take a photo, just by pressing my finger, that will take a photo. To show you the screen, and I can show you multiple photos which have been stored on the screen. And what I'm going to do now is show you specific photos and show you what you can do to display normal cervix and an abnormal cervix. So this is a cervix which has been treated with acetic acid. A photo has been taken, and then what I do is I hit the little button on the top here on the screen that says AI. The analyzation takes place using the photos. You see a green square. Within the green square is the entire cervix, and you may not be able to read that, but at the bottom it says normal, and note that the square is green in color. This is now a photograph taken of a cervix that has been treated with acetic acid. Take the photo, tap the screen, here's the little AI button. I tap the AI, analyzation takes place. And note that the square is red, and you can see the lesions there, and it says abnormal high, which indicates CIN2, CIN3. So this is obviously an abnormal cervix. One of the surprising benefits we found with this device was its ability to teach. We were teaching midwives, nurses, and doctors. Normally, when an abnormal cervix is seen, and we want to show everybody what the abnormal cervix looks like, they have to come and actually look at the patient. Obviously, retreatment with vinegar or acetic acid is required again to view the abnormality. Now that doesn't have to be done. We can take this device from room to room or from stall to stall and show the students what an abnormal cervix looks like. So the learning curve is very rapid. In our most recent mission to Mae La refugee camp in Thailand, we screened 846 women, and the students learned extremely rapidly, so rapidly in fact that on our last day we were able to screen 170 women using the students and the knowledge and skills that they had learned. So this machine, I find, is not only excellent for determining whether the cervix is normal or abnormal, but it has a great benefit in teaching as well. I would highly recommend it.